Right in front of the wharf he has just left is the Rocha do Conde de Óbidos, an eminence crowned with a well-kept garden, from which at the top there is a fine view over the river. Going along the Rua 24 de Julio, we pass the Santos Gardens, and soon afterwards the gardens of Praça de Dom Luís, where there's the bronze statue of one of the heroic commanders of the liberal campaigns, the Marquis de Sá da Bandeira. A little further on, there is a monument to the Duque da Terceira, who freed Lisbon from the absolutist government. And on the right, a small but interesting marble statue figuring a sailor at the helm. The Rua do Arsenal passes the town hall, one of the finest buildings in the city. The monumental staircase which leads to the first floor is worth seeing, especially on account of the magnificent paintings which decorate the walls and the ceilings. There's a great picture by Lupi representing the Marquis de Pombal and the reconstruction of Lisbon affected by him after the great earthquake. In the middle of the square, we shall see the pillory. It is a masterpiece of the late 18th century, a spiral made out of a single stone. We now reach the largest of Lisbon's squares, the Praça do Comércio, formerly Terreiro do Paço, as it is still commonly known. This is the square which is known to Englishmen as Black Horse Square, and is one of the largest in the world. It is a vast space, perfectly square, lined on three sides by buildings of a uniform type, with high stone arches. The fourth, or south side of the square, is formed by the Tagus itself, very wide in this part, and always full of ships. In the center of the square stands the bronze equestrian statue of King José I, a splendid sculpture by Joaquim Machado de Castro, cast in Portugal in a single piece in 1774. It is 14 meters high. The pedestal is adorned with magnificent figures depicting the rebuilding of Lisbon after the great earthquake in 1755. There is a figure guiding a horse which treads the enemy under its hoofs, another with the palm of victory. Fame is in another group, and the aggregate is remarkable indeed. On the north side of the square, facing the river, there are three parallel streets. The middle one issues from a magnificent triumphal arch of great dimensions, indubitably one of the largest in Europe. The allegoric group which crowns the arch personifies glory, crowning genius, and valor. The recumbent figures representing the rivers Tagus and Douro, as well as the statues of Nuno Álvares, Viriato, Pombal, and Vasco da Gama, are the work of the sculptor Victor Bastos.